Number 1. The 1979 Ford F250 might just be the kind of old-school steal you're looking for. Listed at only $1,000 and located in Evansville, Indiana, this two-wheel drive F250 comes with standard 4-speed manual transmission and shows under 100,000 miles on clock. Pretty impressive for a truck that's been around for more than 4 decades. According to the owner, both the engine and transmission still operate surprisingly well for their age, which gives this pickup a solid foundation for anyone wanting to bring an old Ford back to life. Now, as with most vintage trucks priced at grand, this one definitely needs some love. The body will require quite a bit of metal work. Floor pans, rockers, and cab corners are all in need of attention. The bed floor also needs to be properly redone. Temporary tin was installed just to get by, but it's not a permanent fix. Structurally, the good news is that the frame is solid, so you're not started with a lost cause. But the brakes? That's the first priority. The brake pedal currently goes straight to the floor, and the seller believes the master cylinder has blown, leaking where it connects to the booster. As it sits, this truck cannot safely stop, so it will need to be towed. The battery is fairly new, installed last year, and the truck will fire up by jumping it, though it likely just needs a good charge after sitting. The seller also mentioned some creaking from U-joints, suggesting those may need to be replaced as part of the mechanical refresh. None of these issues are surprising for a truck of this age, but they do make it ideal for someone with welding and restoration experience, or anyone looking for a project they can shape into their own. On the bright side, the truck comes with a clean Indiana title, and the seller is open to offers or even trades for other pickups or SUVs. Located on Evansville's southeast side near Green River Road and Covert Avenue, it's easy to check out if you're local. For anyone wanting a budget-friendly vintage Ford with classic lines and a tough old drivetrain, this 1979 F250 could be a rewarding project. It needs work, no question, but at a $1,000 asking price, it might be the perfect starting point for the right enthusiast looking to revive a piece of American truck history. Number 2. The 1972 Ford F100, listed at $7,000 and located in Knightdale, North Carolina, is a solid contender worth a closer look. Showing just 48,000 miles on the odometer, this classic pickup pairs its vintage charm with a dependable FE360 V8 engine and an automatic transmission, making it a great option for enthusiasts who want an old-school driving feel without jumping into a full restoration project. The seller reports that the truck runs and drives, and has been used mostly for light-moving duties and short in-town trips. It's already equipped with an HEI ignition system, improving starter reliability, a nice upgrade for a truck of this era. While there's no AC and the tail lights and turn signals are currently non-functional, the issue has been diagnosed. It simply needs a new turn signal switch assembly, a roughly $50 part, which makes this a straightforward fix for the next owner. As expected from a 50-plus-year-old pickup, there's some rust and surface corrosion on the body and undercarriage, along with paint fade and clear coat, where in a few areas. But the mechanical side tells a much better story. The owner has already invested in a long list of new or service parts: shocks, cab mounts, bed mounts, voltage regulator, gearbox, spark plugs, distributor wires, coolant, oil, and even the drum brakes have all been refreshed. A brand new alternator is also included, even though it hasn't been needed yet. The engine itself is described as strong and solid, with only a bit of lift or tick, which is common for older FE engines and doesn't hold it back from running beautifully. The seller makes it clear this is not a truck for bargain hunters. Lowball offers around $3. For K will be turned down immediately, and considering its mechanical updates and overall condition, the $7,000 asking price sits reasonably within the vintage truck market. For someone wanting a dependable classic Ford that still has room for personalization and light restoration, the 72F100 checks a lot of boxes. It's mechanically refreshed, it starts reliably, it drives well, and it carries that unmistakable 70s pickup styling that enthusiasts love. With a bit of additional electrical work and cosmetic attention, this truck could easily become a standout weekend cruiser or a back-to-basics daily driver with genuine vintage appeal. Number 3. The 1966 Ford F150 currently listed for $7,900 in Union Grove, Alabama. With 96,000 miles on the odometer and a 3-on, the tree manual transmission, this truck represents a piece of classic American motoring that you can still enjoy on the road today. Under the hood, Gus is powered by a 352 FE V8, a legendary Ford engine known for its smooth torque and durability. Paired with its column-shifted manual gearbox and two-wheel drive long bed setup, this truck delivers a kind of driving experience you simply can't recreate with modern vehicles. Adding to its old-school charm is a true dual glass pack exhaust, giving Gus that deep, attention-grabbing rumble that turns heads long before it ever pulls into a parking lot. The Selmer has kept Gus in strong running condition. It sports a brand new carburetor along with new throttle cable, ensuring smooth acceleration and easier starts. The truck also rides on nearly new tires, so you won't have to budget for replacements anytime soon. Some small trim pieces, including the driver's side door trim and gas pedal, come with the sale but haven't been installed yet, giving the next owner a few easy finishing touches to make the truck their own. Along with that, Gus includes a box of extra parts and even a toolbox from the same era, a cool period-correct accessory for collectors who appreciate authenticity. The current owners have had Gus for 4 years, using it as a weekend cruiser and enjoying an experience that only a 60s Ford pickup can offer. They describe it as a certified head-turner, and that's not an exaggeration. Between classic styling, the V8 burble, and the undeniable vintage charm, this truck demands attention wherever it goes. There are no trades being accepted, but if you're serious about adding a mid-60s Ford to your collection, or just want an iconic, enjoyable classic to drive, this F150 is absolutely worth a look. The seller invites potential buyers to come take it for a test drive, ask questions, or request more photos. For those seeking character, originality, and a true slice of American truck history, Gus might be exactly the classic you've been searching for. Number 4. The 1972 Chevrolet C20, listed at $10,500 in Selmer, Tennessee, deserves a serious look. Showing 95,787 miles, this heavy-duty pickup sits in that sweet spot between collectible classic and functional utility rig, making it a great candidate for anyone wanting an old truck they can actually put to use. Under the hood, this C20 packs serious muscle, a 402 big block Chevy, paired with a TH400 automatic transmission, a drivetrain combination well known for reliability, torque, and effortless pulling power. While mileage accuracy can't be guaranteed on a truck of this age, the owner notes the engine runs strong and the truck is mechanically sorted. Adding to its appeal is a rare and highly desirable feature for classics: vintage air conditioning that blows cold, making this rig far more comfortable for modern-day driving. One of the standout advantages of this particular truck is its remarkably clean body. It spent its life in California, which means very little rust compared to what's typically found on early 70s Chevys. The one notable area that needs attention is the passenger side rocker panel, but the sale includes a replacement rocker, making for a straightforward repair. Beyond that, the steel looks solid. Excellent news for anyone who's restored trucks and knows how expensive rust repair can get. Mechanically, it's been treated to several upgrades that matter. It features four-wheel disc brakes, a major improvement over the original setup, and a huge boost of safety and drivability. A new master cylinder and brake booster have been installed, along with an Excel distributor and an Edelbrock AVS carburetor, giving the big block a clean, reliable spark and strong fuel delivery. Inside the cab, you'll find new door panels, adding a nice touch of freshness to the interior. The truck is being sold on behalf of a friend and is located at 7357 Highway 64 E in Selmer, Tennessee. It comes with a clean title, and the seller is firm on one condition: no trades. Cash buyers only. Whether you're envisioning this as a restored classic service truck, a weekend hauler, or even a retro-themed shop vehicle, this 1972 C20 has all the makings of something special. With its big block power, solid body, cold AIC, upgraded brakes, and list of new components, it's a rare opportunity to get a vintage Chevy that's already well on its way to being an impressive and functional classic. Number 5. The 1978 Ford F-150 short bed, listed at $15,000 and located in Forney, Texas, is a standout worth paying attention to. This truck isn't just another late 70s Ford. It's an original Mexican market F-150, complete with its authentic Mexican title and full paperwork, making it a unique piece of Ford history not often seen stateside. Showing 100,000 miles and equipped with 4-speed manual transmission, this short wheelbase, small block Ford setup, referred to as SWB, SBF, offers that classic, hands-on driving experience that truck enthusiasts love. Paired with two-wheel drive and a desirable short bed layout, the 78 model carries some of the most sought-after proportions and styling from Ford's golden era of pickups. The seller emphasizes that this truck is a true Mexican Troca Nacional, meaning it was purchased, titled, and documented in Mexico before making its way to Texas. Having the original title and matching paperwork adds credibility and collectability, especially for buyers interested in something that stands apart from typical U.S. spec F-150s. While full mechanical details aren't listed, the truck is described as running a small block Ford powertrain backed by its 4-speed manual gearbox, a pairing known for longevity and straightforward maintenance. And because it's a short bed, it carries that classic sporty stance many collectors look for, making it an excellent candidate for a weekend cruiser, restoration project, or even a head-turning shop or ranch truck. On the transaction side, the seller is very clear: no even trades. This F-150 will only be traded for something of greater value, which shows the confidence in the truck's rarity and desirability. For cash buyers, that $15,000 asking price reflects its uniqueness, its originality, and its appeal as a vintage truck you won't see every day. If you've been wanting an old-school Ford that breaks the mold, a classic with cross-border heritage, unmistakable 1970s styling, and the charm of a manual short bed pickup, this 1978 F-150 from Forney offers exactly that. With its authenticity, paperwork, and potential, it's the kind of find that doesn't come around often, especially for collectors who appreciate a vintage truck with a story. Number 6. The 1966 Ford F-100, listed at $6,950 and located in Ridgefield, is absolutely worth a closer look. Showing only 35,000 miles, this two-wheel drive, 4-speed manual truck brings together simplicity, charm, and raw mechanical feel that makes these vintage F-Series models so beloved. Powered by a small block V8, the 66 runs and drives impressively well for its age. The seller notes that the truck shifts smoothly through all gears and comfortably cruises at 60 miles per hour, making it a rare classic that you can actually enjoy on the road without constant tinkering. It's a bare-bones setup, no heater, no AIC, and no radio. But that's exactly the kind of straightforward, no-frills driving experience many enthusiasts seek from an old-school pickup. As with most classics, there are a couple of items that need attention. First, the ignition needs to be rewired along with a new cylinder lock. Second, there's a small oil leak coming from the oil pan, though the seller already has a replacement pan included with the truck, making the repair far easier for the next owner. One important note, because this truck was purchased from a donation auction, there is some forklift damage underneath, which is visible in the final photo. It's something buyers will want to inspect, but not uncommon in auction-handled vehicles. Aside from those issues, the truck stands as an appealing driver-quality classic with great potential. It carries a clean title, and the seller encourages interested buyers to call or text with questions at the number provided. With its clean shifting, strong-running V8, low miles, and timeless body lines, the 66 F100 has the right ingredients for someone wanting an affordable entry into vintage trucks or a straightforward project they can refine over time. For under $7,000, you're getting a well-running mid-60s Ford with plenty of character, solid driving manners, and just a few manageable fixes. Whether you want a weekend cruiser, a starter restoration, or a stylish classic to personalize, this Ridgefield-based F100 is a compelling choice. Number 7. The 1969 Chevy C10 Custom, priced at $9,500 and located in Santa Fe, New Mexico, is a strong contender for your next classic truck project. With just 37,850 miles showing on the odometer and equipped with a manual 4-speed transmission, this C10 blends authentic vintage charm with the mechanical honesty that made these trucks icons of their era. Under the hood sits a 283 V8, one of Chevy's most dependable small block engines. Paired with a manual gearbox, it offered the kind of engaging, hands-on driving experience that modern trucks simply can't replicate. The seller notes that the truck has recently received a fresh tune-up, which is always a reassuring sign for buyers looking for a classic they can drive right away. It also features a new battery, along with new wheels and tires, giving an immediate upgrade in both reliability and road presence. Cosmetically, the truck is described as a solid project, ready for the next owner to take the build in whatever direction they choose. One of the common problem areas on C10s, the rocker panels, has already been addressed in advance, as the sale includes brand new rocker panels ready to be installed. That alone saves time and money for anyone looking to restore the body to a clean, rust-free condition. Mechanically, the truck runs and drives well, making it an ideal starting point for a full restoration, a patina cruiser, or even a period-correct work truck. The bones are strong, the drivetrain is proven, and the basics have already been refreshed. It's the kind of platform that gives you plenty of freedom to customize without being bogged down by major repairs from the start. The seller is asking $9,500 or best offer, and like many classic truck owners, they're not looking for assistance in selling. Just serious buyers who appreciate what the 69C10 represents. With its clean stance, strong running condition, low miles, and included body panels, it's a great opportunity to jump into a late 60s Chevy that's already well on its way to becoming something special. For those who love the mix of old-school V8 sound, manual shifting, and timeless square body lines, this Santa Fe C10 is a project worth considering. One with character, potential, and plenty of classic Chevy appeal. Number 8. The 1973 Chevy 3/4 ton camper special, priced at $10,000 and located in Sunland, is a standout candidate. With 99,999 miles on the odometer and an automatic transmission, this camper special is built for hauling, cruising, and soaking up the kind of nostalgia only a 70s Chevy can deliver. Power comes from a proven 350 cubic inch small block V8, paired with a TH350 automatic transmission, a combo known for durability and easy maintenance. But what really sets this truck apart is the amount of new equipment already installed. This isn't just a survivor. It's a heavily refreshed classic ready for the road. The truck has newer rims and tires, immediately boosting both reliability and curb appeal. It's also equipped with new vintage air system, giving you modern AIC performance in a true retro package. A major upgrade for anyone planning to daily drive or road trip this rig. Under the hood, things get even better. It features new headers, new exhaust, a new intake, new carburetor, new distributor, new fuel pump, and even a new gas tank. These upgrades mean cleaner combustion, better throttle response, improved efficiency, and more dependable performance overall. Steering and drivability have also been addressed thanks to a new steering box, making the truck feel tighter and more predictable on the road, something every classic truck owner can appreciate. To top it off, it's been fitted with new plugs and wires, ensuring strong, consistent ignition and smooth running from the outset. The Camper Special package itself adds extra appeal. These trucks were designed in the factory to handle heavier loads, longer trips, and more demanding use, meaning upgraded suspension, reinforced components, and more capability than a standard half-ton pickup. Overall, this 73 Chevy embodies the perfect balance of vintage charm and modern reliability. With so many new parts already installed, it's well on its way to being not just a project, but a truly enjoyable classic you can jump in and drive. Whether you want a tow rig with character, a retro RV hauler, or a solid weekend cruiser with a dependable drivetrain, this Camper Special has the bones and the upgrades to make it happen. At $10,000, it's an impressive value for a truck that's been refreshed from the inside out, and a great opportunity for anyone looking to own a capable, iconic slice of Chevrolet history. Number 9. The 1987 Ford F250, priced at $12,500 and located in Auburndale, Florida, is a standout pickup that blends old-school durability with refreshed styling. Showing 155,123 miles, this dually is powered by the legendary 6.9-liter International diesel engine, enhanced with an aftermarket ATS turbo, a combination known for strong torque, reliability, and impressive pulling capability. Backing that diesel power is a C6 3-speed automatic transmission, one of Ford's most trusted heavy-duty gearboxes. The truck is 2WD and it rides on brand new tires with polished simulators, giving it a clean, confident stance on the road. This is a truck built to work, but also one that turns heads wherever it goes. One of the most striking features is the exterior. The truck was recently repainted in a bold BMW blue, a color that looks even better in person. Nearly all exterior components have been refreshed. Trim, mirrors, bed caps, headlights, taillights, and running lights have all been replaced, giving a much more modern and updated look while still preserving its classic dually silhouette. The body is straight overall, with only a small scuff on the passenger side dually fender, a minor mark on an otherwise clean exterior. A new bed liner and matching bed caps complete the look and add protection. Inside, the upgrades continue. The truck features new upholstery, a custom center console, WeatherTech floor mats, and a modern touchscreen stereo system paired with upgraded speakers, blending comfort and convenience for daily driving or long hauls. It's a clean, comfortable interior that matches the care taken on the outside. Mechanically, the truck runs strong, but there are a few items the next owner will want to address. It currently runs off the front fuel tank only, as the selector valve will need attention. Additionally, some of the dash gauges are non-functional, and the diesel prefers a short warm-up when cold, fairly common for engines of this era. None of these issues prevent it from being driven and enjoyed, but they're worth noting for buyers looking to make it perfect. The seller is asking $12,500 OBO, with a clean title in hand. They're not in a rush. This truck is fun to drive, gets attention wherever it goes, and represents a great blend of classic Ford toughness and modernized aesthetics. No trades, serious inquiries only. For anyone wanting a standout classic dually, Something powerful, stylish, and already significantly refreshed, this 1987 F350 offers tremendous value. With its turbo diesel engine, striking paint, modern interior upgrades, and strong road presence, it's the kind of rig that's ready to haul, cruise, or simply get admired at every stoplight. Number 10. The 1971 Chevrolet Custom 10, listed at $17,800 and located in Brush Prairie, is a standout example of Chevy's iconic early 70s truck design. With only 95,000 original miles and equipped with a 4-speed manual transmission, this Custom 10 delivers that unmistakable vintage driving feel paired with a rugged capability, a true off-road ready setup. Under the hood sits a dependable 350 small block V8, a power plant known for its long-term reliability, easy maintenance, and strong aftermarket support. Paired to the floor-shifted 4-speed manual, it gives drivers a hands-on, old-school connection to the road, or the trail, that modern trucks simply can't replicate. This model also comes equipped with Warren locking hubs, emphasizing its authentic 4x4 roots and allowing for confident traction when conditions demand it. According to the seller, the truck runs and drives excellently, with everything functioning exactly as it should. That increasingly rare in the classic truck world, especially as many vintage 4X4S require extensive mechanical attention before they're ready for reliable use. Here, the major boxes are already checked. It starts, shifts, stops, and performs the way a well-kept Chevy from this era should. And with brand new tires, it's road-ready or trail-ready from day one. Cosmetically and mechanically, this Custom 10 represents the kind of honest, well-preserved classic that collectors and enthusiasts value. It hasn't been heavily modified or customized. Instead, it appears to maintain its original character while benefiting from proper maintenance along the way. Whether you're looking for a capable weekend adventure truck, a vintage daily driver, or a strong platform for a future restoration, the 71 Chevy offers the right mix of originality and usability. The seller encourages interested buyers to reach out directly with questions or to arrange a look in person. Given its condition, mileage, and the rising demand for early 70s Chevy 4X4S, the $17,800 asking price is well aligned with the market for clean, functional classics. For anyone wanting an authentic slice of Chevrolet truck history, something dependable, rugged, and ready for the road, this 1971 Custom 10 is a kind of old-school pickup that's getting harder to find in this shape. It's a well-kept classic you can drive and enjoy immediately, with all the charm and capability that made these trucks legends. Number 11. The 1975 GMC Sierra 2500, listed at just $3,900 and located in Langley, is a rare find in today's classic truck market. At a time when many older heavy-duty pickups are either worn out or priced far beyond reach, this Sierra offers the perfect balance of value, function, and vintage charm, making it an appealing option for both collectors and anyone needing a dependable daily use truck. Powered by the well-regarded 350 V8 paired with an automatic transmission, the drivetrain combination provides a kind of smooth, reliable performance GMC was known for during the mid-70s. The seller notes that the truck has only 100,000 miles, and for a nearly 50-year-old heavy-duty pickup, that impressively low. Even more compelling is the fact that it's described as a daily driven local truck, signaling consistent use, proper upkeep, and mechanical dependability. According to the listing, everything is in working order, which is a significant advantage for any buyer looking to avoid the usual issues that often come with older trucks, especially those built for hauling and real-world labor. Instead of being a dormant project or a parked relic, this Sierra has remained active and functional, suggesting a level of mechanical health that's getting harder to find in budget-friendly classics. On the road, GMC's 2500 series trucks from this era are known for their stability, rugged suspension setups, and stout chassis design. Whether used for light hauling, weekend jobs, or simply as a vintage driver with character, this model brings the durability and no-nonsense engineering that made these trucks favorites among contractors, farmers, and everyday owners alike. The $3,900 price tag makes the Sierra particularly attractive, Clean, running, and fully operational mid-70s heavy-duty GM trucks have increasingly climbed in value, especially as demand grows for square body, air reliability, and style. At this price point, it's not just a classic, it's a genuinely accessible one. Whether you're hunting for a vintage truck to put to work, a dependable daily driver with old-school personality, or a solid foundation for a restoration or customization project, this 1975 GMC Sierra 2500 delivers on all fronts. For under $4,000, it's a solid, ready-to-drive classic that's becoming harder to find every year. Number 12. The 1970 Ford F100, listed at $6,950 and located in Somers, is exactly the kind of classic truck that stands out. With only 16,000 miles showing on the odometer and a fresh round of refurbishment, it's a clean, well-sorted driver that blends old-school character with renewed mechanical confidence. Under the hood sits a remanufactured 302 V8, one of Ford's most beloved small-block engines. Paired with a 4-speed manual transmission and a strong Ford 9-inch rear end, the truck delivers the authentic driving experience that classic truck fans love, simple, mechanical, and incredibly satisfying. The seller has recently completed a long list of maintenance and upgrades, including a full tune-up, rebuilt carburetor, new belt, fresh fluids and filters, a new heater core, and a new fuel pump. All of this work translates to a truck that fires up, runs smoothly, and performs reliably. Mechanically, it's in great shape. The brakes, tires, and cooling system are all reported to be in good condition, and the engine maintains strong oil pressure. Always a reassuring sign on a classic V8. With manual brakes and steering, the truck retains an original vintage feel, while the tight front end and straight tracking ensure it drives confidently down the road. Inside and out, this F100 has been cleaned and detailed, highlighting the crack-free glass, solid body lines, and surprisingly preserved condition. One major selling point is the rust-free bed, a rarity in any 1970s pickup, and a strong indication that this truck has been well cared for. The exterior wears a beautiful natural patina, which has been clear-coated to preserve its character while giving it a finished, protected look. It's the kind of truck that turns heads not because it's flashy, but because it looks authentically cool. Whether you want a dependable runaround rig, a weekend cruiser with personality, or a solid foundation for further customization, this 1970 F100 checks all the boxes. With its refreshed drivetrain, rust-free body, and timeless Ford styling, it's ready to roll and ready to be enjoyed. Phone calls only for inquiries, and with a truck this well sorted at this price, it won't be available for long. Number 13. The 1976 Ford F-150 Super Cab Ranger, listed at $12,500 and located in Maricopa, is the kind of discovery that rarely comes along. With just 18,000 miles showing and absolutely rust-free, this dense-side Ford is a genuine time capsule, preserved, respected, and spared from modification thanks to the seller realizing just how special it really is. Originally purchased as a cab swap project for a newer chassis, this truck proved far too clean and untouched to cut apart. Under the hood sits Ford's legendary 390 FE V8, a torque-rich big block that gives the truck strong, classic power. The engine was rebuilt before the current owner purchased it, and since then, it's been treated to a long list of fresh components. That includes a new power steering pump, alternator, and a full ignition system, ensuring reliable starts and smooth running whether you're cruising around town or stretching out on the highway. The automatic transmission adds ease to the drive, making this old-school rig a comfortable, enjoyable classic. Inside, the truck has been refreshed with new carpet and a new headliner, giving the cabin a clean, updated feel while retaining its vintage charm. The heater works and all the door and rear window gaskets, along with the tracks, have been replaced, an upgrade that helps keep noise, dust, and weather outside where they belong. It also sits on brand new tires, proudly showing off the white lettering in true period correct style. Cosmetically, the truck presents as honest and well kept. The bed has been used for truck things, as the seller puts it, and carries the working class dents to prove it, a small badge of authenticity on an otherwise remarkably preserved example. The air conditioning system isn't currently installed, but every component needed for reinstallation is included with the sale, giving the next owner an easy path to restore full functionality. Whether you're looking for a cruiser, a weekend hauler, or simply a classic you can jump in and enjoy, this Super Cab Ranger checks every box. It's straight, solid, rust-free, responsibly updated, and mechanically ready. Although currently in Oklahoma City, the seller is willing to arrange transport, making it easy for the right buyer to claim this rare and well-preserved den inside. For more details and photos, the seller is just a message away, but a truck this clean won't stay available long. Number 14. The 1987 Ford Ranger 2, listed for just $500 and located in Hortense, Georgia, might be exactly what you're looking for. With an odometer showing 1 million miles, this Ranger has clearly lived a long life, but it still offers a surprisingly solid foundation for someone ready to bring it back to life, or strip it for valuable parts. The truck is not running, but the original 2.9-liter V6 engine is included, with the intake currently sitting in the bed. Paired with an automatic transmission, the drivetrain is complete, making it a workable candidate for someone looking to rebuild it, replace it, or use it as a parts source for another Ranger or Bronco 2 project. What makes this truck worth a second look is its condition where it matters most. The body is solid, the frame is good, and all the glass is intact. Rare quality for a Ranger of this era, especially one priced this low. The rocker panels, often first place to rust out, are in good shape, and the bed is solid as well. There is some rust on the tailgate and a small spot on the roof, but nothing that would scare off a typical project-minded buyer. Even the interior floor holds up well, showing only surface rust instead of structural damage. A toolbox is included, adding a bit of extra value, whether you plan to restore the truck or part it out. At this price point, the truck offers flexibility. It can serve as a restoration starting point, a trail rig foundation, or a donor truck for hard-to-find parts. The seller encourages interested buyers to look through all the photos to get a full sense of its condition. With a clean structure, a complete drivetrain, and a price tag of just $500 or best offer, this 1987 Ranger stands out as an opportunity for anyone looking to get into a project without breaking the bank. Whether you're planning to rebuild it or strip it for components, it's a deal that's hard to ignore. Number 15. The 1971 Jeep Gladiator pickup, listed at $4,000 and located in Belen, presents a rare opportunity to bring a vintage workhorse back to life. The Gladiator name carries strong heritage in the Jeep lineup, known for durability, distinctive styling, and a go-anywhere attitude, and this example is ready for someone with a vision to complete its revival. Showing 10,000 miles on the odometer, though true mileage is unknown, this Gladiator is currently a non-running project, but a promising one. Under the hood, a Ford 302 V8 is in the process of being installed. While the swap isn't finished, having the engine already positioned gives the next owner a head start. Once properly completed, the 302 is known for its reliability, abundant part availability, and strong aftermarket support, making it a solid choice to modernize a vintage Jeep pickup without losing its character. Cosmetically and structurally, the truck needs restoration, but the foundation appears intact. Listings like this are increasingly rare. An early 70s Gladiator with a clean body platform and a straightforward V8 setup is a solid starting point for a custom build, trail rig, weekend cruiser, or even a full period correct restoration, depending on your direction. Whether you're drawn to the squared-off styling, the classic Jeep stance, or the uniqueness of a model not often seen on the road today, this truck delivers something you won't find in modern pickups. A notable advantage: it comes with a clean title in hand, simplifying ownership transfer and future registration, often a major hurdle with older project vehicles. The seller encourages serious buyers to reach out via text for more details, pictures, or to arrange a closer look. Offer at $4,000, this 1971 Jeep Gladiator is more than just a non-running truck. It's a chance to rescue a piece of Jeep history and shape it into the build you've always wanted. For the right enthusiast, this is a rewarding project waiting to happen.